Okay, this is another checkpoint film for upcoming game synSpace Drone Runners. And today I was working on cleaning up the microphone stuff by giving them some real buttons instead of those colored squares, and adding the little control that lets you select just a portion of the recording, which I will need once I get around to implementing my auto patch button, which currently looks like that. And that'll take whatever your current recording is and turn it into an instrument patch of some sort. What I've got happening right here is I made a recording where on a separate tablet I just hit some simple chords, and then this tablet recorded it with my spectral recorder, the series of Spectrum Snapshots recorder. And then this is a still frame from one of those spectrums in this recording. This recording that's a total of, read that? There we go. Almost 3,000 spectrums. And if we look at the new little bar here, whoa. That just really overdrives the camera, I'm sorry. Anyway, this is my standard little slider that lets you select a range. So in this case, I'm selecting a range of sample numbers. But anyway, I wanted to play back the recording because I thought it did a nice job of capturing the original chordal progression, which was not really well done at all, and I think it improved it so that it sounds kind of rich and friendly now. I think I've proven that when I type it myself, it's not well done. I think in general it's whoops, where's the one control this guy? I think it's very precise if the source material is right on frequency. But if the source material is a little sharp or flat, it has a larger than tolerable effect in my analysis. Anyway, but one other thing you can do here is this slider, you can just change the endpoints. So you can get just a smaller section. So here's a single cell, a single spectrum. If you can read that, but this is spectrum number 2060. And if I turn the volume up, that's just with that one snapshot. So this is 1/16 of a second captured in time and then played back. And the red is where I found energy. The sort of, I don't know, it's actually purple on top of red with some alpha, so it looks a little brown. Those bars are my peak detections. Those are the frequencies that in the playback I am playing back a sum of sine waves at those frequencies with those relative amplitudes. And then the white bars are where I detected a major impulse peak, enough that I felt it was worthwhile with the piano roll function, which is this button, the little piano button, little keyboard button. That creates MIDI key down events, and that's what those white bars are. that I took this whole spectrum and turned it into those 2 notes. And if I move along, so this is, one step. Well, okay, several steps. So it changes a little every step. Here, I can play backwards. Number 9. Number 9. Anyway, and then just to show it in operation, we'll delete this data. Boop, it's gone. But so the microphone is just kind of on all the time. If you don't want the microphone on, use the options panel and turn off this option here. It defaults to off. You have to turn it on. Microphone mode. They hear you. And I plan to go completely crazy with that. So if you don't want to do it, or if it's lagging you out, just turn it off. But anyway, so I try to let you know, remind you that you are being recorded when you are being recorded. So if I push this, I better turn the volume down. With headphones, it's your kind of live buddy, except it's not all that live because there's really a lot of lag in the system for various reasons, some of which are my fault. Anyway, I pushed the record button and it started recording. And the recording only advances when there's actually sound. So when there's no sound, it holds still. Okay, so it's a compact recording device. And as you can see, I've still got the auto piano turned on, so let's turn that off. Okay, so now the white bars should start going away. The slightly brighter bars are octaves. They're the note C in each octave. And I wonder why there are no dark bars at all. Oh yeah, there they are. They're just not really very dark. Well, I'm not very loud, so this probably isn't going to do very much. Just for fun, though, let's play it back and hear what it sounds like. This will not sound as good as those chords. And then let's erase that. One more recording. Oh, bong. I didn't think that out very far, did I? The logical thing to have done there would have been to have played a real musical instrument, such that we could then play it back. Okay, so I have some crap at the beginning, so I'll trim that off. And I have some crap at the end, so I'll trim that off. Now, conceptually, just this spectrum all by itself, you might say, I'd like to have a musical instrument that sounds like that. And the cheaper version of auto patch could just do that. It could just set your oscillator attenuators to match this pattern. But what I really want to do is I want to take the whole movie from, you've specified this period of time, and I want to be able to make an instrument that when I play it, it will sound like this for each note, but pitch shifted. So it's kind of like EMU, kind of like emulation, but I'm not doing literal recorded sounds. I'm doing just their spectral content as best I can. And I think that's everything there is here. I have an auto tune button here, a little tuning fork. Look, aren't I brilliant? um, and and I don't know what's going on with the auto patch button. That's supposed to be like a contour envelope in the back, and then it's making music. I don't know. Anyway, better than a solid red square.